Hey there, it's Nate Lindner here. Making my video log for Library 100. It's a new student dialogue I went to. It was the male, female, or yes please, where that talked about transgender, transvestite, and the gender roles that people have in society now, or and like all sorts of other topics centered about that. It was pretty interesting. I was one of the few sophomores in that class. I am a transfer student, and so I had to put up with the freshmen for 2 hours. Some things I noted early on from this discussion: the immaturity of the freshmen kind of came through there. We did a few activities, and one of them was they had various words posted on like the big poster sheets, I guess those big like kindergarten like easel pieces of paper, and with a word, some different words people didn't know, like gender fluidity and transgender, transvestite, and some other ones, and they had you go around and write what you think the word is, or if you don't know. And some of the freshmen were like wrote some WTFs and ew, gross, and I don't know, it wasn't very mature of them, and it's just I felt like it kind of brought the activity down. But the two girls that led our activity were very good. One was, she described herself as pansgender, which was she could find love in either male or females, and she sometimes associated with a more masculine like gender role, and sometimes more feminine. So it was interesting, and she actually found out she got married to a woman in town over from where I live in Connecticut, or where I used to live rather, and that's pretty interesting. They're really good at leading the exercises. I had to help them out in the beginning. I'm not really afraid to speak in public, and frankly, a room full of freshmen don't really scare me very much. So nobody was willing to answer the questions right off. So I kind of broke the ice there and just started talking away. Just running my mouth and letting my ideas come forth, and I enjoyed it. I did get to meet some new people. It was pretty interesting, and got a whole new perspective. I learned some things too. I didn't know some of the words, like analogous, I believe was the word, and that was not being able to recognize gender. It was kind of like you're in the in between stage there, like a lot of small children, like where you can't tell if they're baby, or they're a boy or girl baby, or that kind of came in with the definition of that word. Let's see here. Yes, there were some more reserved voices where they obviously weren't comfortable talking in public, and we had to do an icebreaker in the beginning with a ball of yarn, and you had to wrap it around your hand and say some stuff about yourself. And some people had no problem just kind of rapping it nice and slow, and meanwhile there's other ones going like going crazy here, obviously weren't very comfortable speaking to a large group of people, and it was pretty funny. But I mean, yeah, you get that with the whole scope of things with people in the I guess, Let's see. Why do I think the dialogue is a component of Library 100? Well, the whole thing, I guess, with Library 100, at least for transfer students, is they're trying to get you to see new things and new perspectives, and making people take new student dialogues, because I know they all ranged anywhere from religion, after post 9/11, religion, and I guess that would talk more about the Muslim and all that good stuff there. And well, obviously mine was about the more modern role of or modern acceptance of the transgenders and transvestites and homosexuals and all of that. And I guess they're just trying to get us to expand out and kind get a better perspective on everything, so we don't discriminate against those just from pure ignorance. So, you know, I found it was pretty helpful, and I enjoyed the activity. I was actually dreading it going into it, and you know, actually came out really like I enjoyed the activity, and it was really cool that my facilitator was married in town over, and I definitely say keep it going. I know a lot of my friends were complaining about it, and I was one of those people in the beginning, but you guys converted me, so kudos. Well, my 5 minutes is up, so I'm going to be signing off here. See you guys.